How is everybody doing? We're getting ready to head out. We're going to go do a request. We have someone that needs a moss hide swine hide. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that request. Let's see here. We need to head to Ancient Forest, and we're going to use our new campsite. I am happy to say that we were able to get all the resources that we needed back up, and we have re-established a campsite that was destroyed by the Jaggers. That was what the issue was with one of the Jaggers. We had to make sure it wasn't pushing into our campsite territory. Love these blacked out flights. Green means go! There we go. All right, let's take care of this. Actually, I did not eat yet, did I? I'm hungaries. Hungaries. Okay. Pa. Let's see, a little bit of fish. No, a little bit of veggies. Yeah, we like our veggies. There we go. Some solid shroom caps. Everybody likes some stewed shrooms. Thank you, assistant. Let's kick some butt. All right. You know, I've been hearing little tips and whatnot from the hunters that I've been here with, and they actually have been really helpful. Humpy, how are you doing today? Really? Well, you know, no, we're not going to leave you behind. Do you want to stay behind? You know, this is just an easy one. We'll just go ahead and go alone. You can go and hang out at the campsite. All right. So we need to actually just get a moss-hide swine, and I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of gathering. We need some herbs, and we need some latchberry. Ooh, hello you. No. Not going to mess with that guy. Nope. Sorry. Oh, I love this grappling hook. There we go. Let's let him pass by. Maybe we can watch. That is one hairy beast. See if we can get some information. Yep, there we go. Look at that. The footprint for the Anjanath is actually a very important thing to study when you're new here, mainly because we want to see the retraction and the extension of the claw points, as you can see right here. This gives us a good idea of how old they are, and also it gives us a good idea of exactly how aggressive they may become when it comes to any type of interaction. We know that they've got very large, very sharp claws. They balance mainly on the back and the front of their foot, which means that they're typically in a movement or a stepping phase instead of a standing phase. I've never found a footprint with a standing phase on it before, which is very interesting because it should actually put a full impression, and it does not. So it is typically in movement. It does not like to sit still. An interesting animal indeed. Interesting monster. And here's another little sketch. I'm going to get some of the ink that they're using to see exactly what they use for these doodles, because these things are cool. They're everywhere, though. They mark everything. Let's get some dung for our herbalists. See here, yep, more mucus from them. The mucus is pretty cool, actually. It has a property in it. Oh, some mushrooms. It has a property in it that actually allows us to give a different type of sharp. I guess it'd be sharpness. I'm not sure. The forage uses it. I think it helps to increase the temperature of the fire in a more steady process. I'll have to ask them about that and see. There's another footprint. Let's see here. We need the moss-hide swine, which I know is going to be way down here. Let's mark our map. That's not what I want. Let's see here. Set a waypoint for that thing. All right. We also had some interesting monsters that had come through. We had to black out for a little while. The Zora Magdaros, I'm allowed to speak about it. I'm not allowed to show anything about it, though. And it is a big problem right now because it's pushing towards the island, and it is actually on like a dead set course. We cannot stop it. Another doodle. Let's get some honey. It's maxed out. I have maxed out honey right now? No way! No way! Where I do. I should have put that in my box. That's okay. More poopies. Gimme. We need fertilizer. Oh. Check out my acrobatics, Tom. They're for you. Tom's one of my old buddies from back at the old base on the mountaintop. He and I actually ran together for a little bit, and he registered as a hunter before I did. He passed the bar with flying colors and told me if I didn't pass, he was going to find out where I was, and he was going to kick my butt. So now we actually understand each other. When I tell him I'm here, it's clear, and we are going for fear. Gonna make these buddies pay. But I'm doing all of the grunt work right now because that's what we have to do. Now, a interesting point is a very irritating thing to hear all the time. But, Mom, you probably understand when I tell you that I am still the ornery butthead that I was when I was a kid, and I'm never gonna change. Let's see here. Ooh, globe spider. To get you. Oh, man, I always destroy the web. I was able to get the web one time on the last mission that I showed. Let me get some web here. And it came in handy. It came in a lot, really handy. Where? What? There you are. Hello. Hey. Hey. Yeah, they don't talk to me. They don't like me. Humpy always motions to me when there's another feline around. Makes fun of me for it. All right. Do. Now, oh, I got a completed bounty. Very cool. So, I do have bounties in here. Hello. I don't need to mess with you right now, Mr. Yagris. Yep, come here. My guiding flies do not leave when there is danger around. Okay. It's currently nighttime right now. I like to take these requests when it's a little later in the day, but this one is not too bad. Oh, get all these footprint infos. A little bit of goop off of the feet ain't gonna hurt nobody. I need to see what type of areas that they actually walk through. This one, though, this is a strange one. Typically, you do not see a bipedal um, monster like the Anjanath taking steps on uneven ground like this. It's very uncommon. That must have been a misstep. Alright, we need to get up into the canopy to find this little moss swine, so let's head over here and see how we can get up there. Okay. So there's a really cool story I got, since we're getting bored with all of this right now. When I was in the mountaintop of the, oh, what was it? It would have been the guild rank 4, I think it was, or rank 2. Oh, yeah, another doodle. They actually were able to coax in what was that thing called again? Oh, it wasn't the mountaintop. It was the seaside town. This is where it came from. So I heard this story. I wasn't actually there. So, verify the info if you want to. But this is third person account. So there is a monster that they lured in, and I don't know what it's called, but they said that it was swimming around and causing earthquakes. And I said, no way, But no, it's true. There's a monster. It's next to a seaside town, and it causes these earthquakes when it swims through, and it performs. I guess it's like an electric eel kind of a thing. So I'm interested to find out what exactly it is, and I'll ask some questions. Okay, Mr. Mosswide or Miss Mosswide Hine, I'm sorry. Yep, dig up your mushrooms. I need your hide. I'm sorry, Mr. Mosswide Hine. There we go. Give me the hide. Thank you. All right, let's collect a couple more items and then we'll head back. There we go. Travel back. Call in the quick travel blackout. There we are. I got everything we need.
Okay.
All right, guys, that was just me running out, grabbing some items that were requested, and heading back home. Tell my mom I said I love her. Hi. Bye.